Hello everyone. So I was about to do my regular market analysis. Today I'm doing it a bit later in the day. There hasn't been much happening for the past few days like we've seen. You can see that Bitcoin continues to be in this weird consolidation here, right, within those prices. And it hasn't done a lot for the past few days, right? And when this happens, you don't have much action in the market. Market is indecisive. There's not much movement. There's no volatility. So there's no at least returns to be extracted right now. At least not momentum returns, right? If you are trading something like mean reversion within these prices, right? Some mean reversion type strategy, then maybe you are doing well. Some short-term mean reversion, I mean. But in terms of people that trade for momentum like I do, like it's most my trading, it's not the greatest environment, but that's normal, right? Markets flow, ebb and flow out, and in of synchronization, let's call it, within your own models and within your own approach, your factors that you are exposed to. And so naturally, if I'm exposed a lot to momentum, when there's no momentum in the market, I won't get returns. And that's why I like to trade systematically, because I know exactly where my returns come from. And let's say that tomorrow momentum or trend would cease to exist, the anomaly of trend and momentum would cease to exist, then I would know why I'm not making money, right? Everything is explained, let's say. You can't always get all the answers from your you can't always be certain about certain things, right? There's been times when trend following hasn't worked for 5 years in traditional finance, the normal diversified trend followers. There has been periods in their track records that they haven't made any money for 5 or 6 years, and maybe many people would have quit, but it just cycles. The market just enters, gets in and out of cycles. If you have strategies that are pure alpha, so there's never nothing that is 100% alpha, right? There's always derived from something that we understand. But if you have models that have a large component of alpha, then you can make money on whatever. Like if your average return, the majority of your average yearly returns come from alpha, probably you can. These strategies are usually very consistent, but that's what everyone is after. That return that is not explainable by the common risk factors that we know: momentum, trend, volatility, size, everything else. And so when you are exposed to the normal risk factors that are understood, there will be times where there are no returns for that risk factor that you are trading or that you are exposed to. So we always must have that in mind, that it's not that we are trading bad, it's usually that the market is just not in synchronization with our approach. So let's take a look at a few charts here. I'm going to, yeah, exactly. XNO, we already talked about it in the past. Even though it is having a breakout, I don't like much of these high volatility expansion breakouts. I like stuff that is more orderly, like back in 2021, right? When it had a push up, then a consolidation, and then another breakout, right? And we want to see the best trends, at least from a technical level, let's say. You have DF. DF doesn't have much, but I'll put here an alert so that I check what it is. Once it gets there, cake. Another one that, even though it is having a nice breakout on the weekly, it is coming from a volatility explosion, and I want a more orderly, let's say, price action. Cake. We have Zen. Zen, no breakout yet. We have not. We have STPT. We have Trump. We have PHP. We have Grass. These are only the runners that are on the day. They are not the strongest by any means, like for the past few months or something. Okay, let's check the monthly returns. The highest ranked on the monthly is BNX. Yeah, BNX had a massive run from the bottom. We have BAN, we have XNO. This one we've already seen. Coma, ARC. And yeah, this is the daily routine. It's just keeping things in check, right? Seeing if there's new opportunities in the market, if there's new trends that are being established, if there are strong trends already in play, and setting levels and waiting for those levels when they trigger. All my trading is systematized, right? I have all my rules defined. I have back tests for those rules. I have forward tests because I've been trading it for over 2 years now. I've had the model for longer, but the public track record is 2 years old, and that's what I focus. I'm already on Ohm, so Ohm is one of the strongest monthly. I'm already in it. It's one of my positions, and yeah, it's doing well. XF, XVS, GNS, Kava. So there's a lot of things, but the market is extremely weak, right? You have others. Again, others is not doing. Let me put here, like this is the monthly chart, right? Let me add here like a 50 or 220 MA. You can see that others is just it's back. It hasn't even broken the 2021 level. So others, for context, if you don't know, it's the total crypto market cap, except for the top 10 coins. So we can see that if you are trading anything that is not a top 10 coin, so if you are trading the top 10 coins, yeah, but if you have other stuff going on, it has been a really tough few months for these coins. Will it revert up here and start making a new trend and make new highs like it did in the past? Maybe. We can never predict that. If we could, we wouldn't be discussing this, right? So all we have to do is wait and patiently wait. I'm barely exposed right now. For example, I have Ohm, like I said, this is one of my positions. I have DEXA. DEXA probably will be exited today because I know that is hitting my trail right now. I wait for the close of the position to the close of the day to exit my position, and then I'm still allocated to Hyperliquid. And these three are my allocations. I usually have, like, on a very good market, like when we are talking about October 2023 to March 2024, for example, there were times here that I had probably 20 to 30 positions open at one time. And right now I have 2 on the trend portfolio and 1 on my allocation. So yeah, market has been extremely weak, but this is why we build systems, right? Because we don't want to be trading, we don't want to be allocated here like many people are, like holding bags without any expectation of value, like we talked about yesterday. For example, you have Ethereum, one of the largest, like most believed projects in crypto, and it still hasn't. It's at the price of. It's at the same price it was in January 2024. So you can have a context. It's at the same price that it was in April 2021. So if you bought Ethereum in April of 2021, almost 4 years ago, you wouldn't have made any money. Okay? So XRP is one of the strongest one. You have ADA. ADA, same thing. If you bought this in February 2021, you wouldn't have made any money so far. AVAX, same thing. AVAX, if you had this from, you see the context, yeah? I'm not going to go through every altcoin to give you the perspective. So it has been a really tough market to trade. If you made money for the past few months, you are doing well, okay? You are doing really well. And for example, SPY, if we invested in the S&P 500 in April 2021, like we're saying, we would be up like 50% instead of not made any money. Trading cryptocurrencies has been extremely difficult for the past few years. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Yes, if you are trading only Bitcoin, great, you made a lot of money probably. But if you're not, it has been extremely hard. I am up over 100% since 2023 because I'm trading systematic models, and not because my edge is the best or because I have the best models or whatever. No, it's because I follow strict rules, I know my edge, and I get my exposures right, let's say. And yeah, that's basically the way I trade. I don't have much to say. Other than that, the market is pretty dead. It's time to build and continue to work on projects and stuff like that. I'll continue doing this market analysis every day. They are going to be shorter since we don't have much action to cover. And yeah, if by the summer we don't have any action, I'll probably not be doing much during the summer as well. So I expect Q4 to be stronger. But let's see. Let's first see how Q1 ends, right? I don't want to be doing predictions like other people. I just want to, I'll be here trading. If we get a mini bull market until the summer, great. But usually the summer is not a very good indicative of performance, right? Summers have been always weak, and there's a lot of data to back that up. So thank you and have a great day.